In this video, we'll understand the process of finding HCF, the highest common factor between two numbers. When these numbers are large, it is very important to use Euclid division algorithm or Euclid division lemma to find the HCF. I'll show you two different ways of doing it. Follow the method which you like most. I'm Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In case you want to learn directly from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Here are two numbers 351 and 459. Let us see how do we find the HCF between these two numbers. So Euclid division is a repeated process where the remainder and the quotient divide into one another constantly. So now let's try to understand the process of Euclid division. Two numbers are 351 and 459. We'll divide the bigger number, which is 459, by the smaller number 351. It goes one side and the remainder is, so when you take away, 9 take away 1 is 8. Here we get 0, 108. Now, with this remainder 108, we are going to divide 351. You get the idea. So that is how this division is slightly different, and we go like a long division process. So it can be divided 3 times. So 3 times 8 is 24, and 3 times 1 is 3. Now the remainder is 11 take away 4, which is 7, 4 take away 2, which is 2. And with 27, we are now going to divide 108. 108, we can divide this clearly by 4. 4 times 7 is 28, 8 and 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and then finally we get a remainder of 0. As we see that 27 divides into this number completely, correct? So we say that 27 is HCF of these two numbers 351 and 459. Now that is one way of dividing. The other, which is kind of a division statement, can also be shown. So here's the second process. I hope the first one is clear, right? So we can actually write 459 as equal to 351 times 1 plus the remainder, right? So when you take away 351 from 459, you get what? You get 8 and 5, 0, and this is 108. So 108 becomes the remainder with which we are going to now see how 351 can be written. So 351 can be 108 times something, which is times 3 plus what? What is the remainder in this case? So that is 324, and 324, when you take away from here, you get 27. And clearly, we can now write 108 equals to 27 times 4, the remainder being 0. And therefore, we can say that 27 is the HCF. Perfect. This is slightly more difficult as there is a lot of calculation which you have to do. However, this process of long division, which I showed you first, is straightforward. So you could use any of these two methods to find the HCF or these two numbers. Let us also understand the significance of HCF, right? Now, 27, which is the HCF, can always be written as in a division statement because this is a common factor between the two, right? So you could always write 27 as equal to something like, say, 351 times A plus 459 times B. Now, since it can be written like this, it is the common factor of each. You have to find the value of A and B. You can say one set of values of A and B. That could be a test question, okay? Well, in the video, you have understood how do we find the HCF. There are two different processes. One of them is a long division, the other is a division statement. You could use either one of them to get your answer. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.